June 18th, Wednesday, 1879. Charlotte is a very fascinating case. Even though she is still well learned and reads perfectly well all on her own, the little girl seems to take enjoyment in me reading to her before she goes to bed. I'm unable to most nights, but on the nights I can, it seems to fill her with much joy and happiness. I theorize it has something to do with Lottie, as her mother used to read to the child most nights. Something I do appreciate is that Charlotte likes me to read German fairy tales to her and read them in that native tongue. It is a good practice for her, so I'm very approving of it, as it also allows me to use my default and preferred language. I tend to only read to the little girl one story, but she begged me for a second, and so I decided to grant her request. Upon me deciding on the next tale, Charlotte suddenly asked,
"Butter, do you like reading to me?"
I smirked and responded, maybe. I care not for the content, but I do find some joy to be had.
I like when you read to me. I like reading to you too.
She suddenly took notice that I seemed to be struggling to find another tale.
You only ever read from books. Do you not know any from memory? Ones that you were told.
This is a rather new experience for me. I do not tend to fall for folklore and fiction of this nature.
Didn't your Vato and Mare read you any fairy tales or tell you bedtime stories?
I did not have either of those.
You didn't?
I became quiet for a moment. There was Mother, but that was an entirely different thing. I did not have parents in the same way humans do. I cannot confirm if I was birthed or just came to be, and I do not have any recollection of being physically immature and having the need to grow. There certainly were no parent or guardian-like figures in my life to help me along with my maturing. If anything, I found and made my family, one by one, collecting those that were like me. I suppose oftentimes we found each other, though I could hardly say we are the same as siblings. Not even sure if cousins would be an accurate comparison. We just are. We just were. Charlotte noticed my long periods of silence and started up again.
That is all right. I still think orphans are as wonderful as everyone else.
I laughed out as I scoffed. Do not call me an orphan ever again. That is not what I was implying, you silly girl.
Well, I still think you are wonderful.
I felt a gentle smile slide onto my face. You are wonderful too, mein Schatz. I picked out another Brothers Grimm and read it to Charlotte. The child wouldn't stop beaming even after I left. Words seemed to hold importance to her. Perhaps she got that from me.